Yo, what's good? It's HoopsNBrews back again. Sorry, had the little click track on before. We're back. We're live. This is episode number 133. Let's begin. I'll let you go ahead. I feel like we've given y'all a lot of basketball talk this week.
We've given y'all a lot of basketball. We've talked about a lot of shit this week.
Yeah, we might have stopped. We might have stopped streaming on Twitch.
I fuck with streaming on Twitch.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking about that.
I like the Twitch streams.
Yeah, nah. The Twitch streams.
I really like the Twitch streams.
Twitch streams are cool. I like the Twitch streams.
I don't know if you guys were on the Twitch stream last night. We played 2 games of 2K.
Yeah, and I got destroyed.
Mollywop.
I got destroyed by Sam Perkins. Well, actually, I didn't get destroyed. Sean Kemp got hurt. Sam Perkins came in and literally
lost his mind
and hit 11. The man scored 11 points in the fourth quarter, dog.
Sean Kemp came in and literally found God.
No, Sean Kemp broke his arm.
No, Sean Kemp. Sam Perkins. Nah, it wasn't a bro. I think it was like a bicep injury or something like that.
Yeah, all I remember is that man going up for a layup and he just grabbed his side.
Nah, that's not even what happened, bro. I think I passed him the ball like the key, and I was like going to the paint, and I was trying to put you in the post. And then the ball just flew out and it said red, like arm injury. He on the floor. I'm like, come on, bro. I didn't even know what I was going to do. But actually, when he went down and Sam came in, I'm like, yo, I know Shaq not going to go out there and guard Sam. So if I can just figure out how to shoot with bro, I'm going to go crazy. And that's literally what happened. Sam had what? I think 18 points.
Yes,
he had 8 in the quarter.
He had as much as Shaq had.
Yeah, 8 in the quarter. I made it hard to even get Shaq the ball, bro.
That shit was terrible. But it's all good. Yeah, man. So we here. We back. We live. What's the first topic? What do you want to talk about first?
The Celtics, man. The Celtics. Look. Okay, so I don't know. Well, we don't know the results of the Clippers game yet. We're recording this on Sunday, so like we don't know. But the game they had against the Lakers, to me, it was set up to me. I would think they've been on a West Coast trip. It started with the Warriors game, took care of business in Golden State. Kyrie actually didn't play in Sacramento. Gordon Hayward hit a game winner.
Yeah. Gordon Hayward's been playing he's been playing much
great.
better.
This is probably not granted. I don't watch every single Boston game.
Gordon Hayward been playing like his bone finally reattached.
No, seriously.
For real. Like his bone finally fused right.
And you can even tell because it's like certain moves he was making. Like even on the game winner. I'm not sure if that's the ankle that he broke, but when he stepped off and like went off one leg. Like if you're not confident in your body, you're not making that move.
I mean, I don't know if he would have made that move early in the season, but that shit would have been an air ball.
Yeah, but I can tell he's confident in his body. They've won 3 straight games. But the game against the Lakers honestly impressed me the most. The game against the Lakers impressed me the most because that was set up to be a trap game, especially for a team like this. Boston is a team that pretty much all year they get started, then they take a misstep. They take 3 steps forward, then they take 2 steps back. And recently they had been taking 10 steps back.
What is encouraging about the way the Celtics have been playing? They beat the Lakers.
But listen, bro. They've been in LA since I think like Wednesday. Middle of the season, you basically get damn near All-Star break. They're gonna be in LA for basically 5 days. This is the game set up that you can. I think Tatum. Tatum had this fucking birthday party at Poppy.
So because they being professionals, that means they turn around the season. Because Kyrie Irving is fake liking his teammates. That means they turn around the season. Get out of here.
Look, I don't know yet.
I'm not.
They still gotta look again.
Kyrie, you don't have me fooled.
Again.
All this fake. I just want to try to be a better leader for the guys. Like whatever.
Again, bro.
I don't believe that when you in New York. I don't want when Kyrie is playing in New York.
Again, bro, look, I don't know the results of the Clippers game yet, but I am encouraged by this stretch of basketball I'm seeing for Boston. They got to keep it going. Like, I don't know. Let me look at their schedule real quick.
If we was doing the Are You a Believer section, and you asked me, am I a believer in Boston? No, I'm not. I don't see the Celtics going into Toronto in 7 games and winning. I don't see them going to Philadelphia in 7 games and winning. I don't see them going to Milwaukee in 7 games and winning. I'm not a believer in them.
Look, they got the Clippers, the Kings, the Hawks, the Nuggets, Philly, Charlotte next. They could realistically win all these games.
They got who?
They got the Clippers, the Kings, the Hawks, Denver, Philly, and Charlotte next.
No, they can't.
They could realistically win all these games. They can win all these games.
Now watch they go 2-4 over that stretch.
Look, again, granted, look.
They're not finna win all them games. They're not even gonna beat the Clippers.
Patrick Beverly has been playing amazing.
Patrick Beverly gonna put Kyrie Irving in a vice grip.
Look.
Gonna put Kyrie Irving in a vice grip. I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Look. We did our top 20 defenders in the league, and Patrick Beverly had.
We're gonna do
them. I'm gonna do it. But Patrick Beverly has been playing amazing. But again, this would be a great test for me, for them, because look again, like I said. they've been playing great, but I want to see what they do against the Clippers, being in LA for 4 or 5 days. But again, I'm loving the way they playing, bro. Like, everybody's looking better. Kyrie's looking better. We already discussed Hayward. Hayward's looking better. Also, Baines has come back. I think one thing that people kind of glossed over was Baines' impact. Like, when Baines isn't there, like, you don't really have any intimidating presence down low. Everybody looks at the paint like Horford. I mean, that's Horford, but I can get by Horford.
I mean, yeah.
You're not. Well, anyway, you aren't like scared to take on Al Horford at the rim.
I'm gonna get that, but go ahead.
You aren't scared to take on Al Horford at the rim. Whereas when it comes to Baines, I don't necessarily know if people want to go in there just like trying to punch all on Baines' head. Also, and I'm looking at over the last 5 games. Last 3 games that they've been winning. Last 3 games.
Shout out to Slam Ups, man. If you don't remember what Slam Ups are, shout out to Slam Ups. Pavy came through with the old Slam posters from like the early 90s. Got the little Trail Spreewell, Jason Richardson. And that's actually what fell. But I mean, look, if I'm looking at the Celtics, like I said, I'm not a believer in them, and I'm not a believer in them, number one, because of Kyrie Irving. And
what did Kyrie do to you?
Huh?
What did Kyrie do?
He didn't do anything to me. The reason why I'm not a believer is because they don't have a guy that I believe can get them 20 points per game in any given series. I don't think Gordon Hayward is there. Jaylen Brown is not there. I don't think Tatum is there. I think they do.
I don't think they need it, bro.
I think in order for them to beat whoever it is that they're gonna play, they're gonna need to have at least 2 guys that can get them 20 points per game. I disagree
with you.
I'm sorry. Because when shit hits the fan and you start doubling Kyrie and you force the ball out of his hands, other people got to make shots, and that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
That when they play Philadelphia or when they play Milwaukee and if that happens, or Toronto, they're gonna force the double with Kyrie. They're gonna force all of them other weak motherfuckers to go out there and make shots, and them weak motherfuckers not gonna make shots.
They have 10 guys.
The only guy on their team that I really believe that could actually like randomly be like, yo, why did he just go crazy in the series is Marcus Morris, that's the problem.
Listen. They have 8 guys that realistically on any given night, if they gave me 15 points, I'm not shocked. Obviously, you got Kyrie. Kyrie gonna do what Kyrie gonna do. But you got Tatum, you got Morris, you got Horford, you got Brown, you got Hayward, you got Rozier, and you got Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart has been shooting way better this year. He has been shooting 37% from 3.
Okay.
I still don't think Marcus Smart is a shooter, but he's been shooting much better this year. Even look in like the Blazers game, I counted. The Raptors game, I counted. It was so many times when Kyrie drove, kicked it out, and they just weren't making shots. As long as those guys can just shoot their averages, like they're not terrible shooters. You got Tatum at 33, Marcus at 38, Horford 35, Brown 31, Hayward 33, but he shoots much better than 33. And also over the last 3 games, Hayward's been knocked down, especially in the Golden State game.
I don't want to hear about the last 3 games. Like, he's been decent, but let's just.
Then you got Rozier at 34, and you got Smart at 37, and you got Daniel Tice. Even though again, I don't think Daniel Tice.
Yeah, but what are these guys averaging? How many points 42 per game are these guys averaging?
Okay, so we got Tatum at 16, 14,
Trash.
13,
no,
12,
no,
11, 9. You don't need mad people in double.
Enough.
You don't need mad people at 20 points. They have 6 guys.
Enough, though, bro.
They have 6 guys in double figures, and you're not just gonna be running out there scoring 120 a night on Boston. That's not what's gonna happen. So they don't need.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They'll be perfectly fine.
Okay.
They'll be fine. Now look. Again, I'm gonna keep stressing this.
They're gonna put Kawhi ass on Kyrie in that series.
That's fine.
And he gonna clamp that man down.
That's fine.
He gonna clamp that man down and still get him 30 on the other end, and that's it.
He's not gonna give him 30.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. They
Yes,
got too many guys to even throw at Kawhi.
Huh?
No,
they don't.
Yes, they do. You got Tatum.
Siakam gonna look. I love Al Horford,
Morris,
but Big Al is old. Siakam gonna put Big Al in a box.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Look, I love Big Al. Siakam probably gonna win Most Improved Player.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
No.
If he can do a decent enough job on Giannis, he can do a decent enough job on Siakam.
Yeah, but Siakam is not one of them guys where I'm going to look at him to give me what Giannis give me. I'm looking at him to give me energy, give me rebounding, and give me boards, and give me some buckets in transition. Horford's not going to survive that.
I think Horford can do survive
Horford's not going to survive that, especially when you got Marc Gasol out there to match Aaron Baines. Yeah, exactly. But we got Marc Gasol. We got Marc Gasol. We got physicality, natural physicality, and we got the best player on the floor in Kawhi.
I don't know if he's the best player on the floor.
He is the best player on the floor. Yes, he is. He's the best.
Again, when it comes to money time, there's nobody else in the Eastern Conference that I trust more than Kyrie Irving.
Unless Kawhi Leonard is on the floor with Rudy Gobert or Draymond Green, and really that's it. He's the best defender on the floor.
I disagree with you.
Yes, period.
Oh, wait. Defender, yes. Player, no. Defender,
no. That's what I'm saying. So he's the best defender on the floor.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's a better offensive player than Kyrie Irving.
I disagree with that.
Yes, he is.
I disagree with that.
You haven't seen Kyrie put up Kawhi numbers. Stop.
Yes, you have.
No, you haven't.
Okay. Over a season, no, but even still, again, this is the thing about Kyrie with this year. He's sacrificing so much of his game. If Kyrie really wanted to go out there and get you 27, 28 points a night, he could do that. But he's sacrificing so much of his game. He's only taking 17.9 shots. Even last night when he played against the Lakers on prime time, I think he took 16 shots. He was just 11 for 16. He's playing a very efficient basketball game. Kyrie Irving isn't as aggressive as he should be sometimes right now.
Kyrie Irving is not going to win you a playoff series when you start to double. He's not going to win you a playoff series when you start to double him and you have the guy who is the best perimeter defender and arguably the best defender in the NBA on the end of the court.
Look again.
The Bucks have tons of bodies to throw at him. Budenholzer is a Pop acolyte. What does Pop do against every great team? Except for the Warriors because they got so many great players.
I understand.
No, answer the question. What does Pop do against every great team except for the Warriors?
Away your best
Exactly. All them guys from the Pop system know how to do that. Budenholzer is going to do that when they play them. And the only coach that I really don't trust in the Eastern Conference is Brett Brown. Other than that, any of them other coaches, Brad Stevens gonna be able to scheme. Yeah, you might be able to take one of my guys out, but all them other teams got multiple guys. The Celtics don't have multiple guys. They don't got multiple guys I trust, bro. If you tell me I gotta trust Marcus Smart to win me a playoff series, I'm not having. No,
we got Hayward.
The man leg was this.
I understand that.
The man leg, Gordon Hayward leg was sitting sideways last year.
I understand that.
Okay, the man leg was sitting sideways last year. I don't want to hear about Gordon Hayward yet. No,
look, man.
Before the injury, yes, but no, after the injury, no. Let's be real. The man averaging 12 points a game, ain't he?
That's fine.
Is he averaging 12 points a game? I ain't even see the stat sheet.
Yeah,
he weak as hell. Get out of here. It's trash. No.
As long as Horford can be a guy that can give me about 15 a night, I'll be fine. And I think that he can do that. Over the last since they've been winning this year. Not since they've been winning. Over the last 3 games, he has had 30, 12, and 15. One game 37-4, the next game 12, 3 and 5 and a steal, then 15, 2 and 2. And he's also not looking like a liability on defense anymore. Like
in the playoffs, when you got to play actual minutes on that ankle. And the game
he's playing 27, 30, 30. How much you think he's going to play in the playoffs? Maximum 32? Yeah. That's 2 more minutes. He'll be fine.
All right.
He'll be fine.
You're going to see.
He'll be fine.
I'm going to really enjoy watching the Celtics get obliterated in this playoffs. I don't think,
bro.
This is not the East from last year where there wasn't nobody really there ready. And Philadelphia was too young to have to deal with this. This is not happening. This is not happening. Embiid is back.
Okay, that's cool.
Embiid is back.
Okay, that's cool.
Embiid is back.
Yeah, but he was looking like a defensive liability on the perimeter.
I don't want to hear about Embiid looking like a defensive liability on the perimeter. Who on them Celtics is going to be able to take the
Kyrie?
No, come on, bro. You're not. No, stop.
Tatum?
They're not. No, Joel Embiid is a top 5 defender in the NBA. No, stop, man.
Look. I understand that, but there are also questions with his knee right now, knee tendonitis, and if you got to get switched out and guard guys like that. If it was questions with his knee,
he wouldn't be back right now. He was out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but he has tendonitis.
So he got a 2-week rest.
Yeah, but look, allegedly it's tendonitis. Tendonitis isn't something that goes away.
I mean, duh. It don't go away. It's something you're going to have throughout your whole career.
Exactly.
Every player that had tendonitis had to deal with that.
For some reason, Joel Embiid's kryptonite is Al Horford. For some reason. I have never seen him abuse Al Horford.
Bro. That was before Tobias Harris was on the floor.
That's cool.
No,
we got Morris. They match up very well with them. We got Morris for Tobias. They match up very well with them. But look, bro.
You tell me Marcus Morris versus Tobias Harris. This is delusional.
I'll be fine. Put him on there. Do your job. Keep him a little bit below his average.
Kawhi don't clamp them down. The Bucks going to beat them. They going to double up. They're going to load up on Kyrie. Load up on that man. Make that man drive left. And then it's a wrap. Period.
Look again. They have to keep doing what they're doing. They've been playing good lately, but they have to keep it up. Realistically, they could win what they got out of the next 5 games, like six games. They could probably go 6-1.
All of those teams are above 500. Am I wrong?
That's cool.
Except for the Hawks.
The Hawks and the Charlotte Hornets technically are.
Okay.
But again, I think
4 of those teams are above 500.
Yes, but
they're not walking away unbeaten. Stop it.
No. I said 6-1. Like I'll give them a loss maybe to Denver, but I think they got Denver at home actually. Maybe to Denver or like a random loss.
They
maybe
finna go
to the Kings.
2-4. Remember I said that.
Look, they very well might, but I like what I have been seeing recently from this Boston Celtics team. I like what I've been seeing recently. And again, I have retained his position all year. I still think that Boston is the best team in the East.
I still think you're
and
wrong.
When it's and look, when it's money time, there's no basketball player I trust damn near in the league besides Kevin Durant more than Kyrie Irving when it's money time and when I need a bucket. When shit go to hell, get that man the ball. Y'all walk over there, he'll figure it out against any defender, against anybody. Period. Anybody.
That's your opinion. That's fine. But guess what happens? Guess who?
I think
guess
that
what can guess what can even happen to Kevin Durant before he was on the Golden State Warriors.
What?
He can be doubled.
Okay.
He can be doubled. You can exactly. And you got a bunch of guys around them averaging 12. It's not happening.
But
Let's
that
move
has
on.
nothing to do. No,
let's move on. Let's talk about.
That has nothing to do. Okay.
No. What do you mean? It does.
No.
Yes, it does.
Down a shot. As long as they can knock down a shot, they will be fine.
No, I'm sorry.
By
no,
3-point percentage, they are the. Now, granted, again, I don't necessarily think this means that they can shoot well. Like I still think they're one of the best shooting teams in the league. But technically, they are 6. They are 6. So
how many
it
are they
works.
taking a game?
They are taking 30.
And who's taking the most in the
taking 30
Who's
a game.
taking the most in the NBA game? Where they take? Where they ranked in terms of attempts?
They are 6
in terms of
3-point attempts.
In terms of 3-point attempts
Yes,
overall,
6 right now, and they are 6 in the league with 33.6% from the field.
All right. Remember that come to playoffs.
Now look, granted.
Remember that come to playoffs.
Now look, granted.
Remember that come to playoffs.
Now look, granted.
Remember that come to playoffs.
Granted, I still don't think this is a Boston team that can technically shoot, but the stats say that they're pretty decent, and they got enough guys that's. I don't think all of them will be cold on the same night. And again, I think Hayward shoots better than what his 33% percentage says he does right now. I think he's really about a 37, 38% shooter, possibly even 40. But he's just getting back. So if he can keep trending up, Kyrie can keep doing what he's doing, Baines can stay healthy, Tatum can keep going, Brown can keep growing. It looks like, and again, road trips sometimes when you having issues with your teammates, road trips do something. Because there's just nobody else around besides y'all. You go out there, you lose to the Rockets. I think on primetime TV last Saturday. So you gotta take a however long flight from Boston to the Bay. You can talk about a lot of things on that flight. And look, I think this road trip may have helped them and may have turned their season around. I never thought they were really in trouble anyway, but I think this could have possibly turned their season around.
Look, this is the Titanic, and when Kyrie Irving is in a New York Knickerbockers uniform come July 5th, you remember that I said that they was going to get eliminated in the first round and that man was going to leave. Remember I said it. I said it first. But, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the disaster, the clusterfuck, This is like worse.
It's not that
this
bad.
Is worse
it's
than.
really not
This
that
is
bad,
worse
bro.
than probably like any. No. What was the year? What was the year? When everybody said that the world was gonna end, like when they was making all the movies, like 2012.
2012.
Yeah, this legacy has been worse than that 2012 movie.
The 2012 movie was fire, bro.
No. I mean, in terms of how disastrous the disaster
No, it
was in that
hasn't,
movie.
bro.
Yes, it has.
Look.
I actually like that movie, but the disaster in that movie, this Lakers season has been a dumpster fire.
Look, bro.
It has been a dumpster fire. Number one, I just want to say this before we hop into this. And before, I potentially slander this man, prayers for Brandon Ingram, man, blood clots and stuff like that, never serious. Hopefully, he's good. He's still a young man, 21 years old, wishing nothing but, the best in terms of his health and his recovery. Obviously, that's not the ideal situation, especially, being a young guy going into what could potentially be a max contract season for you. Lives are at stake, families are at stake. So that's unfortunate on that instance. But getting back to it, it sucks because now you can't trade him.
You can't trade him.
Like this season is a disaster. Anthony, you're not trading for Anthony Davis unless you trade LeBron for Anthony Davis, and you're not trading LeBron for Anthony Davis, as you told me. So it's a disaster. They're not gonna take a guy with a blood clot in his body.
But again, bro, I don't think
that man they made Chris Bosh stay home.
You don't have to but look, man, look. Okay, I know this Lakers season did not turn out the way any of us planned it to turn out. Again, I still think that if this team was healthy, they had a very good chance to make the conference finals, and they were still possibly the second or third best team in the West. If healthy. The issue was we never saw a healthy team. I'm gonna keep saying this from day one. First week, Brandon Ingram want to go punch a man, and then him and Rondo sit out. Then I think Hart had the knee issue. Then Brandon come back for a game, sprain his ankle, he out for a week. Then finally they get everybody back on Christmas. You like, okay, no, JaVale get pneumonia. Then you get everybody back on Christmas. Then Bron died. Then Rondo died. Rondo literally played one game and then didn't play no more for like 10 more games. So Rondo didn't even really get inserted into the team until like February.
I'm not gonna let you make.
But look, wait, just
injuries
wait,
be the excuse,
no,
but go ahead.
Wait. Now, granted, obviously, I think the way they handled the AD trade, the way they just handled it, wasn't the best. But I also think we make a little bit too much about the chemistry in the locker room. I don't think the chemistry in the locker room was that bad. Now, granted, I think it was some stressful times. Even like Brandon, the game he had against Indiana, when they chanted LeBron's gonna trade you. Yes, I agree. The team was very, very lethargic that day, but Brandon Ingram hooped, and I don't think a lot of these issues are so hell-bent on chemistry as people were saying it is. They were just losing the games down the stretch, and that's shit that young teams do. Young teams lose games down the stretch. And they got a lot, and then look, even
Don't
Bron
blame
said,
it on young.
Listen. Even Bron said, like, yo, we are dependent on a lot of young guys. And again, the team just hasn't been healthy. So, like, look, I understand that everybody thinks it's like the worst thing possible. It's really not. Again, I'm going to keep preaching this. LeBron can use a break. The man done had, 9, 10, 11 straight deep playoff runs. Everybody, your body needs a break. Like, I was even watching, shout out Gilbert Arenas. I was watching No Chill Gil Pod.
Your favorite podcast.
Yeah, seriously. And he had Michael Carter Williams on there. And but just, I mean, look, it was a very...
I'm not watching Michael Carter Williams talk about basketball.
Look, it was a very interesting...
Sorry, MCW.
But no, cool on it was a very interesting perspective from a guy who obviously he won Rookie of the Year, and then you fast forward 6 years, and you basically out the league at 27, thinking like, yo, how can I get back into the league? What the fuck happened? And he was just talking, and he was like, yo, like, even though I'm 27, I don't feel like I'm the normal 27-year-old because I honestly, like, a lot of my body has had a lot of rest. I wasn't out there playing 30 minutes a night, so I'm not the normal 27-year-old. LeBron has been out here playing. He's not the
normal good, though,
but look,
that's why.
Wait. Look, LeBron isn't the normal 34-year-old. LeBron got like 40-year-old mileage on him.
That's why I told you it's over for
LeBron. But
LeBron.
listen, he can look, even him, I think that he can be served well of, okay, you had this year, you look at your game and realize, damn, certain shit I can't do no more. All right, okay, cool. So how can I offset that and how can I still get better? I think that LeBron could go back to working on some of his finishing more, maybe his touch around the rim. Obviously, you're not as athletic and you can't just dunk on everybody like you could 5 years ago. You got to finish with a little bit more finesse. I think he can stand to work on that. I think he can stand to work on also where his shots are coming from because now he knows. Like, going into this season, nobody even knows what shots to practice. Because you have no idea what the fuck is going to happen.
Well, you don't have any idea what's going to happen next season. Everybody's saying that the Lakers are going to get Kawhi Leonard, which they're not. They're not going to get Kawhi Leonard. They're not going to get Kawhi Leonard.
But
they're not going to get Anthony Davis because you can't trade Brandon Ingram.
Yes, but look, listen, I agree. But still, you've had a year. So assuming, just judging off what you did this year, and just assuming, okay, they could play this person in, you still have an idea of more what shots to practice more than you had last year. Also, Lonzo's never had an offseason, period. Last offseason is spent getting healthy, so he has no chance to get better. All these guys can go into the offseason with a chance to get better, and right now, they are slotted with, they have a 0.1%, well, no, a 1% chance to win the lottery. 1%, but they're at the 12th slot. I think they're going to slide. They're putting Braun on a minutes restriction. I think they can realistically slide to about 8th, 9th. Right, so you take that money, you get you a free agent.
This is such a terrible blemish on LeBron's on his resume. By the way,
listen. You take the money that you have, and you sign guys that fit the system. If you want to fire Luke, fine, fire Luke. Whatever, get you a coach in. Right, the coach you want to get in, you plot out. Okay, what the fuck system I'll be running? And now you go out and sign guys that fit this system, or you go out and get you a star if possible, and you make a good draft pick. Maybe you want to trade the pick and get somebody else, whatever. Right now, they could possibly get up to, I think, maybe 10% odds. And I think the NBA might be. Hold on,
they're not gonna get to 10. I'm literally looking at the tankathon.com right now, and so far the odds for the number one pick, they can potentially get to a top 5 pick.
Exactly, and I think that can very well happen.
Well, no, actually, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm looking at the tankathon thing right now. The Knicks have the number one chance to get the number one pick, but they're tied between Phoenix and Cleveland in terms of percentage points. The Bulls are actually 12.5% to get the number one pick. The Hawks are 10.5% to get the number 1 pick. The Grizzlies are 9% to get the number 1 pick. The Wizards are 7.5% to get the number 1 pick. And the Mavericks are 6% to get the number 1 pick.
The Mavericks going to be way higher than that come time to end of the season. Look, we're going to get into this a little bit later. But
so the Lakers had a 2.5% chance to get the number 1 pick, 2.7% chance to get the number 2 pick, 3% chance to get the number 3 pick, 3.4% chance to get the number 4 pick, and then after that, it pretty much just goes up until the 11th pick. I don't mind those odds. To the 10th pick, where basically they got a 65% chance to get the 10th pick. I don't mind those odds because, again, I think they're going to drop because I think they're going to lose a lot of games throughout the rest of the season. Ingram not coming back. Lonzo not coming back. Kuzma, he might be shut down a little bit longer. LeBron is on the minutes restriction. They out there playing Alex Caruso and Jonathan Williams heavy minutes. And also, shout out Mo Wagner. I really he should have been playing all year long. That's why Luke Walton. I hope that literally the day that the season ends, literally once the buzzer rings, we get that Woj bomb, and it says Luke Walton has been relieved of his duties as Lakers coach. Get him out of here. But get him out of here. Mark Jackson has been campaigning for this job. He talks about how he watches Lakers. Mark Jackson, go get the money, Mark Jackson.
Bro, I never really realized like what people meant when they said Mark Jackson been campaigning for this job all year. Mark Jackson was strongly campaigning. In that game against Boston, that was Saturday night, strongly campaigning for this job. Strongly. I mean, he almost cut Jeff Van Gundy's head off when he suggested trading LeBron.
I mean,
they stopped talking about the game for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Wait a minute. You wouldn't want to trade LeBron anyway.
Huh?
Exactly.
No. Don't trade. Look, again, I am very against trading for people that you can sign. And they got too much cap room to just be blowing it all up and making trades. You got cap room and you got to pick. Now again, if it's a deal, like again, if maybe New Orleans want to give me AD, some funny shit happened with the lottery, maybe I go out here and give you Kuzma a pick or something, and you want to give me AD, okay, cool, I'll make that trade with you. Come on, bring him on over.
No, we're talking about trading LeBron, not trading somebody else to bring to play with LeBron. I
understand that. But again, what I'm saying is I don't think this Laker team needs to really make any trades.
If New Orleans offered me Anthony Davis for LeBron James right now, I would literally trade him.
I think they need to develop talent.
I would trade him. You want to know why I would trade LeBron for Anthony Davis right now? Number one, because it would just be the biggest fuck you in the world to LeBron James, in the world, to the league. The league would be like, yes. And number two, if I'm the Lakers, I got Anthony Davis, Lonzo Ball, and Kyle Kuzma, and potentially a pick, and we got cap space. Kawhi, you didn't want to come in before to play with LeBron. Well, you can come play with Anthony Davis. Shit. Hey, LeBron gonna be a Pelican. That would be hilarious. That would be the fucking most hilarious shit of all time. But LeBron said it in that car with Magic. Like everybody, that fucking Tupac. That Tupac picture where they got fucking Magic and LeBron looking like Tupac and Suge Knight. It's the funniest shit of all time. Shout out to whoever drew that shit. But the Lakers, it don't matter, man. Ingram is out.
It was disappointing, bro.
This season sucks. It was bad. It's a wrap.
No, look, man.
It is what it is. Pass me another beer.
I understand it was disappointing for everybody involved, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I honestly think if they flip it right, it could possibly be a blessing in disguise and the best thing that will happen to LeBron James' tenure in Los Angeles, because you had this one summer. And also, again, depending on what you do in the draft, like I honestly think the NBA will be very favorable to the Lakers.
Why? They just had a number. They've had two number 2 picks in the past 5 years.
I understand this, but look, if you look at the teams at the top of the lottery, right? I don't think Phoenix is getting a number 1 pick. I think Phoenix is probably ending up around 4. Cavs also probably ending up around 4, right? 4 or 5. I don't think the Lakers will be able to get.
These are ping pong balls, though.
Listen. I don't think the Lakers will be able to get, obviously, like maybe like a top 3 pick. That's not happening. I do think they can get like the 5th or like the 6th pick. Sixth pick. No. And there's a guy in the draft. Hold on, wait. I think the Lakers need a shooting guard. I think there's a guy in the draft, Kevin Porter Jr. Hasn't been playing too much. He went to USC. I think that would be a very good fit for them. And also, you have cap room. And again, everybody gets a summer off.
Ain't Ron nobody signing. So who gonna sign with the Lakers?
I don't know. I'll have to meet.
Okay, fine. Scenario. No. Scenario. End of the season. Boom. Immediately. We get the Woj report. Luke Walton has been relieved of his duties as Los Angeles Lakers coach. Mark Jackson heavy in interest. Boom. They hire Mark Jackson.
Jimmy Butler?
Boom. They hire Mark Jackson. They go to the draft. They get a top 10 pick, because I don't think they're gonna get a top 5 pick or top 4 pick. They get a top 10 pick. Then You don't trade for Anthony Davis. It doesn't happen. Free agency happens. Who the fuck is signing with this team?
Maybe you could sign Jimmy Butler. Hold on. Depending on what Boogie does the rest of the season, maybe you might have got throwing some money at Boogie. Depending on what he does the rest of the season. Like, he has to come out here, look good. They have to win. If they can come out here, win a championship, and he can actually look really like
the Lakers can't play no defense. Why would you get Boogie?
But hold on. In the game last night, I think they played against the Nuggets on, I think it was Friday. He looked much better. I think he had 6 blocks and like 3 steals. Now, granted,
I've been the main one talking shit about him all year.
I agree. I have been. He got to continue to show it. But he did have a good game defensively. One thing that he has shown
You're ridiculous.
No, look. One thing that he has shown are that his hands are quicker than what I knew they were. Even the steal he had in like the open court against Kyrie, you can't do that if you don't have quick hands. Now, he ain't gonna never be no lockdown defender, but obviously if you put him in a team system and he can move his feet and be where he needs to be and be a big body, I think he can be valuable to a team and not just be a complete defensive liability. I don't even think he's 100% a liability right now. He just fouls too fucking much. It's just like it's so easy to get him in foul trouble that he becomes a liability. If he didn't foul as much, it wouldn't be as strenuous to have him on the court sometimes.
I don't want DeMarcus Cousins in a Los Angeles Lakers jersey or Atlanta Hawks jersey.
But man, look,
I just want to say this about LeBron. LeBron's numbers have been so fraudulent this year because I'm looking at LeBron's career averages, and technically this year is one of the best years in terms of his career average. He's averaging damn near everything above his career averages. Career average in terms of points per game, 27.2 this year, 27.1. He's averaging 0.1 less turnovers. He's averaging 0.1 less fouls. He's averaging 0.2 less steals, 0.2 less blocks, but he's averaging 0.9 more assists per game, 1.2 more rebounds per game. He's shooting 8% less from the free throw line, 65%, which is terrible. But he's shooting 0.02% better from the three-point line at 34.6% this year. And he's shooting technically 0.09% better from the field goal range. And he is actually making 0.1 more shots per game than he has averaged out over his career. And technically 3 less minutes.
I mean, I don't think it's been a
fraudulent.
I don't think it's been a
fraudulent
bad,
ass numbers from LeBron.
Look, man, I don't think it's been a bad year from LeBron. I think that like what you're seeing is people. I don't think a lot of people watch every Cleveland game. This is the shit that LeBron has always done. Like, again, this is why I never considered LeBron a scorer. Like, people wanted LeBron to go out there like, man, Bron should have been chucking up 30 to 45. Like, that's not what Bron is. That's not what Bron wants to do. The only time you've ever seen LeBron in all-out hell-bent scorer mode is when they had nobody left in the finals against Cleveland. No, against the Warriors the first time when Kyrie needed that.
He's technically taking more shots this year than he did last year.
I mean, yes, but people want him to take like 22 a night. That's what people want.
He's also shooting worse from every spot on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, like, his shooting needs to come back. But again, you miss time. If you miss fucking a month of game action, Bron ain't ever been the greatest shooter ever. If you miss a month of game action,
technically Bron might not make it to 60 games this year, and this will be the first year in his career where he won't make it to 60 games if he doesn't.
But again, I think that this is needed for Bron, man. Like, look, LeBron, I'll say this one more time. LeBron has played a lot of basketball. I think this team will be fine. I think there's guys, maybe you want to keep a Reggie Bullock, Hart even needs surgery. Allegedly.
I don't want to keep Reggie Bullock.
You go out there, develop more. Like, look, bro, I think they'll be fine. I think that obviously we're all disappointed with how this year went. Like, even Magic said, I built this team for the playoffs. I believe him. I understand why you go out and get Rondo for the playoffs. The issue is you got to get to the playoffs.
When he say that?
In Summer League.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
He said that he built this team for the playoffs. He said that, and so he said he watched every series and was like, okay, what do we need when we get to the playoffs? Because you would assume that you would get to the playoffs. You didn't think that Ron was going to be out for a month. Rondo was going to be out half the season. Lonzo been out fucking since January. Mm-hmm. So, like, bro, again, I think you just go into the offseason. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for the Lakers. I understand it's very disappointing, but if they can flip it correctly, I think they'll be just fine. I honestly think they'll be just fine. I really do.
Okay, that's you. I don't believe that they'll be just fine. I think that it is about to get very, very tricky in Los Angeles for all parties involved.
Okay, so looking towards the future, what do you think the Lakers can, like, just looking to the future? Okay, so, like,
Lakers fans gonna keep making them dumbass photoshops of players that they not gonna get.
Do you think they can be a playoff team next year?
No.
A playoff team?
I mean, it depends.
Barring, like, injuries that we don't foresee.
No, it depends. Is Lonzo Ball still on this team?
Why would he not be?
What do you mean, why would he not be? They've been trying to trade half the goddamn team.
I think that, but you even said like Brandon Ingram's blood clot. I think that man having the blood clot is a huge. I think he's probably at this point maybe the biggest trade asset you have, even over Lonzo. I think he's probably the biggest trade asset that you have.
Who?
Brandon Ingram.
No, he's not.
With the way he's been playing over.
Not with that blood clot.
Exactly, that fucks up thing. That's your best trade asset, and now he has a fucking blood clot and might have a Chris Bosh. Of course, yeah. Your biggest trade asset can't play. He can't even resume basketball. He can't do basketball activities while he on the blood thinner.
Yeah, I know.
So basically that's it for 6 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't think I think that we're in a situation where for the most part ain't nobody getting traded. I don't think nobody going nowhere. Maybe Kuzma. Maybe if you can get a deal for Kuzma might go somewhere. But I don't think there'll be any major shakeups.
Like I said, Lonzo Ball is my sleeper for MVP. This year. I'm going for it again. Lonzo Ball sleeper for MVP next year. If he plays 65 games, Lakers make the playoffs only because of Lonzo Ball, not because of LeBron James.
I think that,
and I'm calling it right now.
I think that Lonzo will stay healthy because again, I think he'll finally have a summer to train and not rehab. I think that maybe I don't know if his body was ready for the NBA. Like I don't even know if he is ready for his body right now. Like sometimes he runs really really fast and like it looks like he's running faster than what his mind knows he's running sometimes. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he recognizes.
Because he's thinking about LeBron being like, boy, you better get your ass.
No, but I don't know if he has time to explore his athletic ability yet. Because again, you rehabbing instead of just
I mean, yeah.
Nah, bro. If I'm working on shit, trying to get better, I'm not really trying to strengthen parts of my body because I had fucking surgery. I don't even know what type of athlete I am, and then I keep getting hurt. I have no idea what type of athlete I am. How do I know? I haven't even had a chance to explore the limitations of what I can do. I don't know. So I think he finally, if he can stay healthy go into the summer, you finally get a chance to actually work on your game and get better. Actually go out there and get better and learn about you as a basketball player this summer. As long as he can stay healthy throughout the summer. I think it'll be good for him. I think next year he can come out and realistically be an all-star. He's already famous.
I just need Lonzo to stay out the club.
Look, he's gonna go to the club. He's young.
I know that, but I need him to I need to not hear I'm checking tape. I need to not hear about him in the club. I need to hear about him,
I don't care if you go to the club.
I just saw Lonzo Ball running up La Cienega with weights on. I'd rather hear that shit than hear I saw Lonzo Ball in the club standing on the couches while he's out right now listed for a bone bruise. You can't heal your bone bruise in the club standing on couches, Lonzo Ball. Shout out to John Wall.
I don't care.
Prayers, like I said, for John Wall's mom. I'm going to keep saying that every time I mention that. It's kind of fucked up. I can't even talk shit about John Wall no more.
You can talk shit about him on the basketball court.
Huh?
We don't.
Yeah, but
people.
I mean, I'm saying, but
fuck with John
I don't
Wall,
even feel comfortable talking shit about it no more.
I feel you.
He fucking limping around the house and shit, got real life shit to deal with. I feel you, John Wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, Johnny Gang sign. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about our top 20 defenders in the league. I'm going to let you read your list first.
Alright, so top 20 defenders in the NBA. First of all, I'm going to say this list was extremely, extremely hard to put together. It was very, very hard to put together. Nah, it was...
Never lost.
It was very, 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 very hard to put together, right? So I also accounted for people actually being there. So I don't have Lonzo on my list because he just ain't been there. He actually ain't been there.
I'm not upset.
I want to put him on here. If you played all these games, I know we got all these stats and everything about Lonzo, but it's it was from such a short increment for the most part.
Yeah.
That we can't even 100% prove if all of this was true.
Yeah.
Because it's just not that much data. So I'm gonna just start off. I put my top 20 defenders list in the league right now together, and it goes. That's fine. You want me to read from 20 up?
Up to you. I don't care.
I'm gonna read from 20 up. Number 20, I have Russell Westbrook. Now look, I know what people gonna say about Russ, but at the same time, look,
you're doing good though.
No, look, listen.
Wildin'.
No, look, listen. Russ is top 5 in steals. If you look at all the defensive stats, all the advanced defensive stats, Russell Westbrook's name does show up in all of them. He's on one of the best defensive teams in the league right now. If Russell Westbrook is not giving effort on defense, the Thunder would not be a good defensive team. Also, the possession don't stop until you get a rebound.
Russ is one of the worst defenders in the NBA.
Wait, no, listen, bro.
You do good, dude.
Listen.
You do good, dude.
also the
fuck out of here.
bro.
You are wilding. You are off that Colombian, Peruvian.
Listen, bro. Also, the possession does not stop until you get a rebound. You can play all the defense you want to play. If you don't get no rebound, that possession has not stopped yet. So I can't put a guard as defensive rebounds is also a part of defense. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care what you want to say, how he get the rebounds. The other team got the option to get the rebounds too. So I got Russell Westbrook at my 20 spot. I know it's a little funny, but I got him at my 20 spot. Number 19, I have Paul Millsap. I have Paul Millsap here because you play next to Jokic. So you have to play a lot of the defense that Jokic doesn't want to play. Because you play next to him. Also, I think that as much as Jokic is an importance to that team offensively, I think that that's what Millsap is for the Nuggets defensively. Because you do have to come down and play on the other side of the ball. And the Nuggets right now are second in the West, Paul Millsap. Number 18, I got Hassan Whiteside. I can't deny what the man do. He averaged 25 minutes a game, but look, bro, he averages 25 minutes a game, but in those 25 minutes, I think he's leading the league in blocks.
See, this is why I don't like having these conversations with you, because you're just looking at stats.
I'm not just looking at stats. You can't just go to the rim on Hassan Whiteside. Can you name me a better shot blocking rim protection center in the league than Whiteside? Maybe Gobert. That matters. That's also defense. Not granted, obviously, you ain't gonna tell him walk out there and go guard Chris Paul. But if we talking about coming to the rim, yeah, I got that man on my list.
Okay.
Hassan Whiteside.
Wrong, but I feel you.
Number 17, I got Al Horford. I got Al Horford because he's a very versatile defender. He can go guard Embiid, and then he can go guard Giannis. Two totally different types of players. He can do that. Shout out to Hall of Famer Al Horford. Future Hall of Famer Al Horford. Number 16, I got Steven Adams. He's the anchor of that team.
No, I'm sorry. I don't see it. Steven Adams is not a defensive presence to me. He's a rebounding presence, but that's about it. Not a defensive presence. Sorry, you're wrong, but I feel you. Continue.
I disagree with you. I think that Steven Adams is a...
Damn, this man Mitchell Robinson is...
Yeah, wait, stop. Let me talk about him. Don't do it. Don't do it for me. 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 I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, bro. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for me, bro. No. Do not take this moment away from me. Pause. Number 16, again, I got Steven Adams. I think that he's the anchor of this defensive team. He gets... Again, you say Russ ain't a great defender. Russ also goes for steals and lets a lot of people by him. When people get by him, you know who's at the rim? Steven Adams. Also, Steven Adams is also a big part in Russell Westbrook even getting these triple-doubles. I think he's one of the most unheralded players in the league, one of the best rebounders. And if Steven Adams is in the paint, you're not just walking in there saying, I'm going to dunk on Steven Adams.
That's not wild as hell, but I continue.
Number 15, at my number 15 spot, I got Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is my number 15 best defender in the NBA. This man right now, in how many minutes is he playing a game?
18.
He is playing 18 minutes a game and averaging 2.4 blocks. Per 36, that is 4.5 blocks a game. 4.5 blocks a game, 12 points and 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson said, I want to be a player that can average 6 blocks, and you know what? I don't disagree with him. It is laughable that Mitchell Robinson was not a lottery pick. Mitchell Robinson, like, granted, if he continues to trend the way he's trending, it's like Clint Capella on steroids.
See, man, and they got that pick all because of Phil, man.
It's like Clint Capella out here on fucking steroids. So Mitchell Robinson is my number 15 defender. You can't come to the paint on Mitchell, and also he can move his feet light enough, and he can go out there and block James Harden step backs. I think Harden had his step back blocked like 8 times all year. I saw Ben Simmons do it. I saw Josh Okogie do it, and I saw Mitchell Robinson do it twice, if I'm not mistaken. So Mitchell Robinson is my number 15 defender.
Go ahead.
Number 14, I got Andre Drummond. Got my 14 spot.
Okay.
Drummond can go out and get you a block, get you a steal, and get you 14 rebounds again.
I'm not mad at that.
And also, you just not coming to the paint saying, "Oh, Drummond down there, food."
No,
that's not what you do.
No, he's averaging 17 and 15, with 2 blocks a game, and actually in the month of well, I think in his last 10 games, he's averaging 26 and 15. He's actually been outplaying Blake in the past 10 games, which is why they've been playing so well. Go ahead.
My number 13, I got Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's always asked to go out there and guard the other team's best perimeter player. And I think that he's, at his position, the best perimeter defender in the league. And he's always around tops and steals. Number 12, I got Miles Turner. Miles Turner, he fouls a little bit too much sometimes, but he's one of the best shot blockers in the game. Like every time, like Miles get at least... Miles has at least some incredible block once a month. Like an incredible block. Like he stonewalls somebody once a month. When you see Miles Turner in the paint, you're not just thinking, oh, okay, food.
Yeah, we're not upset at that.
So I got Miles Turner at 12. Number 11, I got Marcus Smart. Okay. Marcus Smart is one of the hardest working men in the NBA. They leave him everywhere. He can block shots. He can get steals. He's physical. He can guard a Kyrie Irving, but he can also guard a LeBron James.
Yeah.
And he's, 6'3", 220. I like Marcus Smart for number 11. Number 10, I got Giannis. I got Giannis at 10 because, personally, I've never seen Giannis lock anybody down. Like, it's 100% lock anybody down. Also, some of that could be because he has so much offensive responsibility. But, again, still, anytime Giannis is on the court, look around for him. He can chase you down on the block. He's long. He can get steals. Again, if Giannis is also in the paint, you would think you would challenge him because maybe you want to make a highlight, but also there's a great chance you might get embarrassed.
I don't see too many people challenging Giannis.
Hazonia Yam Giannis.
Yeah, Hazonia. Mario Hazonia
Mo
is
Harkless
crazy
Yam
enough
Giannis
to
too.
actually
a couple people have Yam Giannis this year,
exactly.
actually. A couple people Yam Giannis.
A couple, yeah.
Number 9, one of my favorite players in the league. I got my man's PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is the hardest working man in the NBA. Again, he's also one of those guys who he will go out there and guard Kyrie Irving, go guard Anthony Davis. He might get left on Boogie one possession. Next possession, he might have to go guard Jimmy. And also, PJ Tucker is one of those guys that he could score 0 points and he could have about, I want to say, 5 rebounds, but he had one of the biggest impacts on the game. So I got my man's PJ Tucker at number 9. Number 8, I got my dog Anthony Davis. I would have had him higher, but with the way the Pelicans have been sliding and they haven't, been playing him like that, I had to put him lower. But again, he says he's one of the best defenders in the league before the start of last season. This season, I don't really disagree with him, but I do have him at 8. Number 7, I got Drew Holiday. I think that Drew Holiday is also one of the best perimeter defenders
in the
NBA.
I forgot about
and
Drew.
I'm still marveling off the way that he strapped up Dame in the playoffs. Like, he defended the man so well, I don't even get mad. I don't even say Dame choked. That's how well he defended that man. Like, no, you got D'd up, G. That's what happened. Like, I'm not even going to disrespect the defensive performance he showed in that by slighting Dame. Mm-hmm. That's how much I respect that defensive performance. Even what he did against this year on Harden. Yeah, he had 30, but you know how hard he worked for that 30?
Yeah.
He worked hard as fuck for that 30.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck. Number 6, I got Joel Embiid, probably the best rim protector in the league today. Also, we can get out and guard on the perimeter, get you 12 rebounds. I don't think I had to say too much about Embiid. I got Embiid at number 6. Number 5, I got Draymond Green. I still think Draymond Green is one of the best defenders in the league. I think he slipped a little bit from where he was a couple of years ago, but I still think he's one of the best defenders in the league. Obviously, he can go out there. He's also one of those guys. He can guard 1 through 5. He can guard Kyrie, go guard Boogie, go pick up Kevin Durant, go pick up Kyrie. Whatever you need him to do, he can do it. He can also get you, a block, a steal, and 12 rebounds if he wants to. So I got Draymond Green at number 5. Number 4, I got Kawhi Leonard. His defense has slipped a little bit, but it's only slipped because he has to be that main offensive option for his team every night. So obviously you can't play the level of defense that you once could play because you got to go out there and drop 30. So you're a little bit more tired now. But still, if I need a stop, like one stop, it's not many people I'm picking up. I don't know if there's anybody honestly I pick up with Kawhi Leonard. If I need one stop. Number 3, I got Patrick Beverly.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got Patrick Beverly at number 3. He should be first team all defense. Just the energy that he brings to the game every single night sets the tone defensively. Like, if you want to quote with Pat Bev and you playing defense, like, you see this man out there, you can't not rotate, bro. Like, he working hard as fuck, G. He's like literally, like, he working hard as fuck, bro. You know what? I got you, G. I'm gonna make sure I get out to this shooter, bro. He working hard as fuck, G. Like, he strapped up PG. I don't know what PG shot against him, but it was horrible. Foul that man out the game.
PG said that he just is talking stuff because he getting his name in LA.
Yeah, no. He D'd your ass up. Like, yeah, the refs maybe tweaked a couple times, but that ain't got nothing to do with you getting D'd up for 48 minutes. He D'd your ass clean up, PG. That's one of those you just shake that man's hand and walk off the court. So, with the way he's been playing this year, again, every time I ask Doc say Pat Bev is the MVP of our team. And I believe it. When you watch the Clippers play, he's the MVP of the team. Especially with Avery Bradley being gone. Like that's your main. That's the best defensive player on that team by far.
Yeah, I forgot they traded Avery Bradley with. Where they trade him to? The Grizzlies?
Yeah, Grizzlies. Number 2, I have Gobert. I understand why that man was crying. Because he's one of the best defenders in the league. Like, he has a very valid case to be an all-star. I understand why you was crying, bro. I understand why you was in tears. You are the second best defender in the league today, and they ain't vote you as an all-star. I understand. I 100% feel you. cry, Goldberg. I feel you. I hope you win Defensive Player of the Year. And if you don't, you should cry again. I feel you, bro. Number 1, I got Paul George. I think this year in the league, Paul George has been the best defender in the league by far. Well, not by far, but I think perimeter defender by far. But so arguably been the best two-way player in the game this year, and I think that he is probably the best perimeter defender in the league today. So that's my list.
All right, cool. So now that trash list is over, let's get to my list, which is the best list, because obviously it's my list. That's why it's the best list. Number 20, I have Andre Drummond. I think I put Andre Drummond at number 20 because still some times where he be big tweaking. Like even when he got embarrassed the other day by Robert Lopez.
Lopez has been embarrassed a lot of people don't reason.
No, but Lopez hit that man with a dream move.
Lopez been doing some evil stuff to a lot of people recently.
Who, Robert Lopez?
Yes,
Robert Lopez.
Yes,
Bro, I don't want to hear Robert Lopez.
Robert Lopez been on terror tour lately, bro. So I'm not even going to give him too much life for that. Robert Lopez has been on terror tour recently. Like, he is angry. Like, y'all won't cut me back, fucking up your whole draft pick. No Zion for you.
No, he said he didn't want to get. He said he wasn't mad though. Supposedly he said that he wasn't mad. He said that he actually liked what they was building, and actually he wasn't upset that they didn't cut him. I mean, I feel him, but yeah. So number 19, I got Big Al Horford, obviously Hall of Famer, great defender. Was able to take guys like Joel Embiid and Giannis and not necessarily stop them, but somewhat neutralize them, which I think is the mark of a truly great defender. You're never going to stop anybody that is a truly great offensive player. Even if you look at a guy like Bruce Bowen, Kobe was still probably giving his ass 30, but it was the hardest 30 he had to work for. You know what I mean? That was 30 on like 10 or 24 shooting. That's that Donovan Mitchell shit. That's that Donovan Mitchell shit.
That's that Donovan Mitchell 30.
That Donovan Mitchell 30.
Hey, boy, you worked hard as fuck for that
exactly.
shit.
Took a hella shots. Took a hella shot.
Icing the fuck out your knees to score that 30 points.
Donovan Mitchell hit 30, bro. He gonna be wearing hella ice on all his knees. Donovan Mitchell gonna be going out there giving you like 20 or fucking
20 or 5, 21.
20 or 5 or like 8 or 7 or like 8 or 17 field goals made a game or some shit.
Yo, bro, remember that tweet that said like Donovan Mitchell scored 34 shots? Jazz fans,
yeah, they be hella happy as fuck.
Shout out Donovan Mitchell.
Low key, Donovan Mitchell then creeping up into the top 20 in scoring. So number 18, I got Thad Young. I like Thad Young.
I like that one.
I think Thad Young is a versatile defender. He's in the tops in the league in terms of like blocks per game, even just on ball defending down in the paint. He can kind of really guard 3 different positions. You don't really want him that much on the 3, but he can guard a 3, but he's also very decent in the whole, versatile defender. I actually think he's the reason why a guy like Miles Turner, who's higher up in my list, is as high as he is in there. I feel like it's kind of like playing next to Draymond. Like, he makes you look a little bit better. Yeah. That makes sense. Although I think Miles Turner is the better defender than Thad Young. Number 17, I don't care what you say. LeBron James has played 48 games this year, and Lonzo Ball has played 47. So therefore, Lonzo Ball's stats before he got hurt are valid to me. Lonzo Ball is my number 17 defender in the NBA. I had him as my defensive player of the year, and then he got hurt. And obviously, like all these guys that have been playing, I gotta kind of rank them ahead. So that is what it is. I got Serge Ibaka as my number 16 defender. I got Pascal Siakam as my number 15 defender. Siakam has been playing great. He's out there rebounding. He's also out there getting blocks. And he's just a very versatile defender. That's really what makes that Toronto team so hellacious. It's just, can Kawhi close the deal? Number 14, I got Drew Holiday. Obviously, like you said, he strapped Dame up and drove him down to 405 in that series. Light this speed. 88 miles an hour. Back to the future. Drew Holiday took Dame back to the future.
Yo, no, seriously, I'm gonna talk about that defensive performance for the rest of my life. That was like literally he got D'd up so bad. I put no blame on Dame, bro. Like, you got your ass D'd up, G. You didn't look scared. Like, that shit wasn't your fault, G. That man just played great defense on you, dog. That man had you out there in hell, G. Like, I feel you, bro. I feel you, but continue.
Number 13, I got Miles Turner. I just mentioned Miles Turner in relation to Thad Young. I think Miles Turner he's just a great defender, and I think this year he's leading the NBA right now in block shots per game. You know, I think which is great. And I got number 12. I got Jimmy Butler. He can't do shit else, but he can play defense.
Come on,
Jimmy's overweight. Jimmy's water weight, honestly. He's just like Jimmy Butler's water weight. Like, Jimmy Butler's waterway. He's not a real heavyweight. Like I told you.
Jimmy Butler's waterway.
Like, G, he not Clyde. He not Clyde. He not. Jimmy Butler's waterway.
Oh my god.
Like for real. Like he's just like the shit that you trim off before the fight. Like that. Like. Like he's decent. He's decent as hell, but he's not gonna get it done. But I do think that he's a great defender, top 20 defender. Number 11, I got Marcus Smart. The only thing he can do is play defense and occasionally hit a timely shot and occasionally hit a
playmaker too.
And occasionally
he's a good playmaker, bro.
Yes,
that pass he made to I think Jalen Brown.
He made one pass and all of a sudden you're happy. Come on, man.
No, but he was a point guard his whole life.
Nah, he's a decent playmaker. I will give you that. But the one thing he does is play defense. I'm sorry. Number 10, Klay Thompson. Got Klay Thompson as my number 10 top 20 defender in the NBA. Klay is man. Shout out
Klay, man. Shout out Klay, man.
This man spent 3 years hating on this man. Talking about he can't dribble. He couldn't. Bradley Beal is better.
He got better. I still think it's debatable between Klay and Bradley Beal.
No, it's not.
But Klay is one of my new favorite players in the league.
Whatever. Number 9. Jersey, I'm not gonna disrespect this guy. So number 9, I got PJ Tucker. He is more than his shoes.
Yeah, Tuck.
No, he's a good defender. He's a good defender.
God. He's the best role player in the NBA.
No,
PJ
he's
Tucker.
not. No, he's not. Draymond Green is the best role player in the NBA.
PJ Tucker
Draymond Green is the best role player. No, he's not.
Better than him.
Draymond Green still averaging 7, 7, and 7 with 1 and 1. Huh? He is a role player. Draymond's a role player. Stop that shit. Stop that shit.
No.
How you have 5 guys that ain't role players then?
Who
the role players on the Warriors then? They start 5.
No, Boogie.
No, Draymond is a role player.
No,
Klay is a role player.
Draymond.
Huh?
You can't lose Draymond on that team. Like literally, like no.
He's still a role player. He plays a role. He's replaceable.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Put the ball in Steph Curry's hand. Number 7, I got Anthony Davis. Obviously, AD is a human freak, and he's been playing great lights-out defense. Obviously, he said that he wanted to be the best defender and the best player in the NBA, and now he's playing 20 minutes a game because he played his hand wrong.
By the way, PJ is not better than Draymond. PJ's not better.
AD, you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. You should have held him. You let LeBron get you. You let LeBron put that idea in your head, get you fucked up out here. Now you playing 20 minutes a game. Sad as hell. Sad as hell. Yeah,
shitty as hell.
Yeah, exactly. They like no reason. You get no player bonuses for you, Anthony Davis. Fuck out of here. You think you gonna get some player bonuses and you leaving? You better get your little noodle neck ass.
You know he has him sitting there like hell, dog. Decrease that man. Oh shit. You gonna average 25. You got 24. Sit him down.
Exactly. Number 6, I got Bev Lord, aka Patrick Beverly. If you're from Chicago, then you know what it is. West Side Hooper. I saw somebody retweet a video of Patrick Beverly when he was in high school.
He's like, why you doing that, bro? Get away from me, G. Literally, they had just inbound the ball. He turned around, take one dribble, get stripped. Like, get away from me, bro. Get away from me, G. That is the epitome of West Side shit, bro.
He stripped the man, laid the ball up, and then turned around and slapped the man's face.
G, that is the epitome of West Side shit, bro. Like, what? Get the fuck away from me. Why the fuck are you playing this hard? Move, bro. Like, move. Like, you ain't never hoop with nobody who just playing way too hard, G. You know how fucking annoying that is?
That's me. That's because I got to. Because I'm weak. I feel them. Fuck it. We weak out here. We got to play hard. That's how we get it. That's how we make the team with effort. All right? We get an E for effort. Shout out to Bev Lord. Number 5, I got PG. I like PG. I think PG.
You got PG at 5?
I got PG at 5, and this is why I got PG at 5. I got PG at 5 because I think that when it comes down to it, if I need somebody to give me a defensive stop, I'm not going to go to PG before I go to any of these other guys. And I'm going to go, and my number 4 is Embiid. I'm going to take Embiid to give me a defensive stop at the rim before I'm going to take PG to give me a stop. And then number 3 is Giannis. I'm going to take Giannis to give me a stop from all around the floor because Giannis is an all-around defender, period, before I'm going to take PG. Number 2, Rudy Gobert. I believe he is the second best defender in the NBA. And like you said, he does have a reason to be crying.
Have a reason to cry, G. I feel you. Cry, bro. Cry, bro. You deserve this, G. Cry, bro.
And number 1, I got Kawhi because it's just mano y mano. That's what defense is to me. Mano y mano, I'm not taking a lot of people over Bruce Bowen. Now you talking about getting buckets on the other end? Hell no. Get him the fuck off the court. We can do offense, defense substitutions all game long. But Mano playing defense, he gonna kick you in the face, and he might slide an ankle under there while you shooting and fuck you up a little bit. So your rhythm is off a little bit. So I got Bruce Bowen. So that's the top 20 defenders list. It actually was it was a lot less dramatic than I thought it was actually gonna be. But I mean it though. Jimmy Butler's
water. What did you expect from me?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Like what?
Nah, I don't know. You might have thought my takes was terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. Like everybody you said, I looked at those names like, yo, I want to put them on my list, but it's only 20 spots. I'm not mad at you. Like you said, nobody. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? If you'd have put Steph on there, I might have walked out.
No, come on.
But
no.
Okay.
Why would I put Steph Curry on any of the offensive list?
Because it's you.
What?
Because it's you.
It doesn't make sense. It's Steph Curry. No, come on. Getting buckets, yes.
Twitter would put him on there.
Playing defense, no. Twitter can go to hell.
Twitter would tell you that Steph Curry gave Draymond the power.
Twitter, again, shout out to Warriors War for being lame as hell. I'm gonna keep shouting y'all every time y'all being
what? I woke up like 20 minutes. I was like, what?
Like y'all, like literally, like y'all must need something to do.
I was like, what? I was like, that's
y'all
so
need
random.
something to do.
What?
Weak as hell, boy. Y'all need us for y'all ratings out. Weak as hell. Warriors World.
Everybody retweets that tweet like I'm gonna take it back. I mean what the fuck I was saying in theory. Now this man never become great. I mean, I'll take that L, but I still mean what the fuck I say in theory. You see what happened to these people? Like, bro, there was a stat. Actually, shout out Unique Sports. I actually
let's go.
The stats.
Yeah, go ahead. Go get if you need to get if it's in your phone. Go ahead.
Let me get my phone.
Shout out to the homies at Unique Sports, but also like I said, Warriors War, you weak as hell. Stop mentioning us for clout. We don't. The funniest part is everybody used to mention us. Y'all don't report. Y'all don't cover the games. Now we cover the games. Now y'all just mention us for clout chasers.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Like, it was just hilarious to me. But whatever.
No. I am gonna say it. Y'all clout chasing. Stop clout chasing.
Shout out Unique Sports. NBA stars win percentage in the first 2 years. Lonzo Ball 159 games, lost 50. It's a 49.5% win percentage. Michael Jordan 47 and 53. That's a 40% win percentage. LeBron James 73 and 86. 45.9% win percentage. Steph Curry, 56 and 97, so 36.6 win percentage. Kevin Durant, 37 and 117. That's a 24.1% win percentage. Now, obviously, Lonzo's played less games than these guys, but still, he does have the highest win percentage of all these guys.
I mean,
not granted, he has played.
But come on, let's be real. You put Michael Jordan instead of being on that fucking team with George Gervin, old ass, on his Lakers team. Okay, actually, this is a great question. Could rookie Michael Jordan take this Lakers team to the playoffs?
If he stay healthy, yeah. Yeah. If he stays healthy, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. They might go to. Well, he couldn't shoot then. They would go to the second round.
He would be so the starting line instead of LeBron James, it would be Lonzo Ball, Michael Jordan.
First of all, that's the best defensive backcourt ever.
It would be.
By the way, that's the best defensive backcourt I've ever seen in my life. What? You walk on court, you gotta do it with Michael Jordan and Lonzo Ball in the backcourt. Then fucking Ingram, fuck Kuzma, don't play no damn defense. JaVale would be playoffs, bro. Lonzo, rookie Michael Jordan, Ingram, Kuzma, and who? JaVale, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not gonna shoot shit, but who cares?
So rookie Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James?
No, I mean if he stays healthy.
Yes, he is. Rookie Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James.
No, bro.
Rookie Michael Jordan is better than this year's LeBron James.
If he stays healthy, bro.
Can you not agree with that? Is rookie Michael Jordan not better than this year's LeBron James? Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Look up the numbers. Let's go season for season. Let's go season for season. Season for season, I bet you if you looked at them seasons, rookie year Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James.
Rookie year Michael Jordan is giving you play 82 games, play 30 minutes a night.
No, we're finna go to the player comparison tool.
Shooting 51% from the field, 17% from three, 28.2 points, 2.4 steals, 6 assists, and 6.5 rebounds.
Let's see. All right, let's look. Man, LeBron done played a lot of seasons. All right. Get results. Michael Jordan, rookie year, averaging 1 more point than LeBron James.
And then that's it, bro.
Same amount of turnovers. Same amount of blocks. 0.8 more steals. 1.3 less assists. 0.9 less rebounds. He was shooting 11% better from the free throw range. He was shooting 2% less from the 2-point range. He had a slightly less efficiency field goal range.
Count.
Obviously, threes don't count because he wasn't shooting threes. And he was shooting a better field goal percentage overall than LeBron James, while taking 0.2 more shots than LeBron and making 0.3 more shots than LeBron, playing 0.3 less minutes than LeBron. Sorry, rookie Michael Jordan is better than this year's LeBron James.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Not as a basketball
Yes.
player. No.
Yes.
No, bro. Not as a basketball player. But again, if we gonna say cool, rookie Michael Jordan take his team to the playoffs, yeah. If he stay healthy, fuck yeah.
Nope.
Again, it might go to the second round. It might go to the conference finals. I'm dead ass serious.
Even his per 36 are way better than LeBron's. No, rookie year Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James.
I disagree with you.
Yes, that's also why LeBron James is not the GOAT. LeBron, how you gonna say you the GOAT and you ain't even better than rookie LeBron? I'm sorry, better than rookie Michael Jordan right now. For real, dead ass. LeBron, how can like seriously?
Like I'm gonna let you have your moment because I
no, it ain't about having my moment.
I don't agree with you.
You're not about having my moment.
I'm gonna let you have your moment.
You can't argue that.
As a fucking basketball player, bro. No, I know what the stats say, but no.
I'm sorry.
Stats can lie sometimes.
No, these stats ain't lying because Michael Jordan was also probably one of the best defenders in the NBA at this point in time.
Yeah, defender. Yeah, but Michael's a
and they made the playoffs that year.
No, they didn't.
Huh?
No, they didn't. The rookie year.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They did.
Yes. I'm looking at it. He played 4 games in his rookie season.
Was that the 63?
Huh? No, the 85.
No, I'm saying was that the 63-point game against the
Celtics? I don't know. It might have been. It was either that or 86.
Because if it was a 63-point game, then I'd be like, all right, whatever. I'm not mad at you.
That's sad, man.
I mean, but that's probably the best rookie season ever.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, no. They played the Bucks in the first round.
Sidney Moncrief strapped his ass up.
Let me see.
What he shoot on Sidney Moncrief?
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, let's look at game 1. Game 1, the Bulls lost 109 to 100. Michael Jordan in that game 1 scored 23. This team was terrible. This team was terrible. This team had Michael Jordan, Orlando Woodridge, Dave Greenwood, Wes Matthews, Dave Corzine, Quentin Daly, Jawan Odom. I know. Sidney Green, Steve Johnson, Caldwell Jones. Although I won't lie, Quentin Daly put up 25 points in this game 1. Mike had 25. Sidney Moncrief in that game had 30.
Exactly. Strapping his ass up. Don't disrespect Sidney
Moncrief. He had 30 on 9 to 14.
Exactly. The best the best shooting guard of the 80s. The best shooting guard of the 80s. Clyde never heard of him.
In game 2,
Clyde never heard of him.
In game 2, the Bulls lost 122 to 115.
Strapped up.
Michael Jordan scored 30 in that game. Sidney Moncrief in that game scored 25, strapped up my ass.
No, what?
It ain't happening. Nah.
Mike shoot though.
Mike shot in that game. He shot 9 to 17, and he hit 11 to 12 from free throw line.
Oh, look at that Harden numbers.
Not really.
Hey, Harden though.
9 to 17. Harden's taking way more than 17 shots. Stop it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking about free throw line.
Okay, yeah. The Bulls actually won game 3, 109 to 107. Sidney Moncrief had 28. Terry Cummins had 37 in that game. Mike in that game had 35 as a rookie, and Orlando Woodridge had 28. And Mike shot 12 of 26, and he was 11 for 16 from the free throw line.
They'd have killed Harden. I mean, they'd have killed Mike right now.
No, they wouldn't have. He's a rookie. He was a rookie. He was a rookie.
They would have called Mike down.
He was a rookie.
They would have called Mike.
He was a rookie.
They would have called Mike.
He was a rookie.
I hear you, but they would have called Mike Donovan Mitchell. Twitter would have not fucked with Mike G.
If anybody ever compared Donovan Mitchell to Michael Jordan, you deserve to slap yourself.
Twitter wouldn't have fucked with Mike, bro.
In game 4, Sidney Moncrief had 23, Terry Cummins had 29, Paul Presley had 20, Jordan in game 4. And in game 4, Jordan had 29. He shot 20 free throws, 17 for 20 from the free throw line, 6 of 16.
He's boring. He took 27 free throws. He's boring.
6 of 16.
He's boring.
Yeah,
but I thought getting to the line was wrong though.
Huh?
I thought getting to the line was wrong though.
Who said getting to the line was
Twitter.
wrong? I mean,
idiots. But anyway,
why would you listen to Twitter? But all
anyway,
right, let's talk about the Mavericks tank job.
Look, man, I have been on record as saying the Hawks won the trade, but that was considering that when I said that, I thought they was gonna have 2 lottery picks. The tank job Dallas Mavericks are doing right now, they might get that pick back. They very well might get a top 5 pick. I think the pick is top 5 protected. Yeah. They very well might get that pick back. If they get that pick back, they hands down win the trade. Whoever gets the pick wins the trade, I think, personally.
I mean, yeah. I mean, right now, in terms of getting that top 5 protected pick, they technically are behind the Washington Wizards, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Atlanta Hawks, the Bulls, the Cavaliers, and the Pistons. I'm sorry, the Cavaliers, the Suns, and the Knicks, not the Pistons. Forgive me. So, I mean, they still got a way. Technically, to get to that top 5 pick, they got 1, 2. They got 2 slots. They need Memphis to basically keep winning and Washington to keep winning. But if I'm Memphis, why would I want to keep winning?
It's hard to not have them win Memphis because they got guys who don't care about that shit. Like Noah just trying to stay in the league, so Noah gonna play hard regardless. Mike Conley is a veteran; he's too fucking.
I mean,
good.
hey, look, technically, Memphis is only 1 game back of the Mavericks in terms of the Mavericks being in the bottom 2 in the West.
They're gonna get in the bottom 2. Like Dallas is gonna lose like a motherfucker, and I think they play the Rockets tonight, which is on Sunday. They play Rockets tonight,
and
probably
they are technically a half game better than Washington right now. So the Wizards win another game.
This is one of the they're putting forth because there's so much going on in Dallas.
And Luka's also top 20 in the NBA in scoring this year.
Because there's so much going on in Dallas. You got Luka's rookie season, which has been incredible. You got everybody trying to retire Dirk. So it's so much going on. When the Dallas Mavericks
Bro, they give Dirk a tribute everywhere he go, and the man literally said, I might come back and play another season.
Don't come back. Yo, Dirk, G.
D-Wade, I won't lie, D-Wade been hooping lately, though.
D-Wade could play 2 more years. Nah. Dirk need to go. Dirk can't play 2 more years. Dirk need to leave. D-Wade could actually play 1 more year if he really wanted to and be a quality player. He's still low-key the best player on the Heat. Not even joking.
I told you that, and you told me no. You told me Josh Richardson. So you apologize? Exactly. All right.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
D-Wade,
exactly. I told you that.
Anyway,
I told you that.
Anyway, Dirk need to go. We don't need to see Dirk logging his ass up and down the court no more. Dirk, I love you to death, G. Dirk.
Go home.
But go home, bro. I love you to death, G, but look, bro, I'm going to miss you when you gone, bro. I might even fuck around and go buy your throwback from 1999 off Hardwood Classics, Mitchell and Ness. But go home, bro. But so much is going on with the Dallas Mavericks that we don't even recognize the tank job they're doing right now. This is one of the most masterful tanks of the past 5 years.
Yeah.
They are sliding. It's like, yo, Dirk, go out there, get your applause, do your shit. Luka, go out there, hoop and lose. Compete and lose. And Jalen Brunson has been playing very nice. I really like Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
I think he's a piece that you keep around for the future. I think he's the perfect guy to go with Luka in the backcourt.
Yeah, I'm not upset at that.
Plays defense. He can play defense. He's not too high maintenance. He can still be off ball.
I think it depends. If you do get that top 5 pick back, do you take John Moran if you can?
I mean, if he's available, sure, grab him.
No, I'm saying him. And do you think that'd be too much? Him, Luka, KP, Tim Hardaway Jr. Nah. Okay.
Nah, because I think Ja can play both backcourt positions.
Because I wouldn't want to take RJ. The only other player that I would want to take if the Mavericks and I get that top 5 would be. No, I don't even know if I want to put Cam in the.
I actually wouldn't mind taking RJ. The reason why I wouldn't mind taking RJ is because I can just put Luka at point. Luka play the point guard, and then RJ you play the.
Luka at point though.
Why?
I think he's too good of a scorer to put him at point guard. I think that reduces the ability that he has to be able to do what he does. It's like putting Harden. It's like putting Harden at point. Harden was great at point, but I prefer him to be a scorer than to be a point guard.
Fair. I mean, you can still be a scorer and a point guard though.
What the fuck did I literally just said Harden was great as a point guard, but I prefer him to be a scorer more than a point guard.
But you can still put him at point guard.
No, he's still gonna give you 7 assists regardless. Go out there and give me 40. Fuck dribbling the ball up court every time. Put the ball in somebody else's hand. Luka, take them little goofy ass step backs and shoot them.
I think Dallas draft wise in a weird position because I think Bo would probably make the most sense for them. And they probably only need a big man. If KP doesn't want to, KP has been playing.
Yeah, but is Bo going
block shots, catch lobs? G, we got Luka down there.
Yeah, well, you know what? No, Bo. I didn't. No. I thought Bo was taller than he actually is. I thought he was as tall as his father. Bo was actually 7'3", 236. So that's still not bad. That's normal height for
block shots, catch lobs.
Yeah, I'm not upset at that.
Stay healthy.
I'm not upset at that. I retweeted that tweet the other day of I think it was a Time to Sports of Manute Bol hitting 6 threes and a half. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, but Bobo can shoot.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not upset at that, especially because he's 7'3". If he was taller, then I would have said no. Because then I feel like then you have to account for him a little bit more. But at 7'3", I think having his father's frame, but in to me a slightly smaller more athletic version of it. To me, that's what he seems to be more like to me. Because Manute Bol wasn't really that athletic. He was just big as hell and could do pretty much most of the shit on the NBA floor, which is kind of crazy. You're just that goddamn tall. I mean, if you can shoot six, like even Charles Barkley, when he hit them 6 threes, is looking like what the fuck is going on. And it brought them back. They was down by 20, I think, and they tied the game off of him hitting them 6 threes. So I mean, hey, but all right, cool. Let's talk about the Clippers. Clippers are in a position right now where they are going to play the Denver Nuggets in the first round.
I swear to God, that's the worst thing that can happen.
And they're going to beat the Nuggets in the first round.
I
hope they beat the Nuggets in the first round. You want to know why? Because then that means we get to cover more Clippers games.
I wouldn't be shocked. Like
they're going to beat the Nuggets in the first round. Patrick Beverley is going to put Jamal. Look. We saw what Drew Holiday did to Dame. Literally, Patrick Beverley is going to strap that man up and drive that man down to 1-on-1. All right. He is going to put Jamal Murray in a baby basket and drive that man down to 1-on-1. Pat Bev, don't do it, big fella. Don't hurt him, big fella. Because, oh my God, it's going to be a world of pain. And it's going to be Pat Bev is going to have Jamal Murray and Gary Harris in a world of pain. And Montrez off the bench is going to have Paul Millsap at Poppy after they lose in 5, crying in a section.
My only thing is that I think the Clippers are playing so good they might move up and take the Jazz spot. I think the Clippers could realistically, honestly, bro, I'm not even joking.
But if I'm them, I don't want to play the Rockets.
I don't want to play the Rockets either. But I think that if you're the Clippers, you don't care, bro. Like,
I also think that the Clippers can beat the Rockets, and I also told you that. I told you that last year, didn't I?
I don't disagree with you.
I told you that last year that I thought that the Clippers might make the playoffs and play the Rockets, but they didn't make the playoffs.
I think that
this year, if they make the playoffs, they're going to beat the Rockets.
I don't think they would.
And it's going 7.
I don't think they would beat the Rockets, but I do think this is a series that could dead ass go 7 games. Like the Clippers are a bad matchup for pretty much any. Like I said, the Clippers are
anybody
a bad
but the Warriors.
The Warriors. The Warriors will probably get them out of here pretty quick. Maybe in like
they're a bad matchup for literally everybody but the Warriors, else, including Oklahoma City.
Because the reason why is you don't want to like.
And Doc Rivers, I think, is coach of the year. He has to be. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
Mike Malone.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
you know.
Doc.
Wait a minute. No, whoa. This is why I say that. The Clippers are at 38 wins right now. Denver's at 43. That's 5 wins ahead. No,
and
wait
Coach
a minute.
Bud. And Coach Bud, bro. Coach Bud, too.
I'm sorry. No.
Wait. Hold on.
The coaching job Doc Rivers has done the past 2 years deserves to be rewarded for that. He deserves to be rewarded for that.
Listen. Doc Rivers, dead ass. Swear to God. Within the past 2 years, have done some of the best coaching I've personally seen in my life. He has. 100%. But it's the same thing with the MVP award. If you're not top 3 in the conference, you're not getting that award.
No, but this is the thing.
And also,
but this is what I'm saying. They're only 3 games behind the 3rd seed.
Oh, yeah. If they can move up, get that man an award.
No, but you also know that they have one of the weakest schedules to finish the season, which is also why everybody was saying that the Lakers weren't going to make the playoffs. The Clippers schedule to end the season, let me look at it. Look it up real quick. Clippers to end.
So they got the Bulls, and then they got the Cavs, and then they got
the Clippers to end the season right now. They have ahead of them. They play the Boston Celtics this week. They play Portland. Then they play the Bulls.
That's a tougher game than you think it is.
Then the Nets. Then Indiana. Then Cleveland. Then the Knicks. Then Minnesota. Then Milwaukee. Then Cleveland. Then the Grizzlies. Then Houston. Then the Lakers. Then Golden State. Then Utah. They last 4 games are going to be tough. But honestly, realistically, to finish the season, I think they can go W. Hold on, wait a minute. They play Boston. Okay, all right. Let's call it out. Win-loss Clippers. Boston. I'm saying win. I think they're gonna beat Boston.
I'm saying loss.
I think they're gonna beat Boston. Boston. Then Portland.
Win.
All right. Then the Bulls.
Close win.
Okay. Then the Nets.
Win.
Then Indiana.
Loss.
Okay, then Cleveland.
Win.
Okay, then the Knicks.
Win.
Okay, then Memphis. I'm sorry, then Minnesota.
Win.
All right, then Milwaukee.
Actually win.
All right, okay, then Cleveland.
Win.
All right, then Memphis.
Loss.
Against Memphis, no,
Loss.
I'm not taking. That's a win. I'm sorry,
Loss.
That's a win.
Loss.
Then Houston, I'm gonna take them to lose that game. Then beat the Lakers, lose to the Warriors, and beat the Jazz. That's 12 more wins. That's a 50-win team.
They get the 50 wins. Get that man an award.
That's a 50-win team.
Doc
Rivers, to me, deserves to be coach of the year. I'm sorry.
Get that man an award.
He does. But all right, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Rockets. Obviously, they are red hot in Houston. James Harden has been playing lights out. Obviously,
Chris Paul has not.
Chris Paul
the stats don't show it, but Chris Paul has been orchestrating.
Chris Paul is no longer stealing checks right now.
He earning all of that. Like it's just like the small things he's doing. Like the fact that, for one, they're clicking on all cylinders. They finally got healthy, and even right now they're healthy, but Fareed ain't back. Fareed been out with an illness. So man, Fareed was looking like Denver Fareed before he went down. I think he had the hip injury, and then he actually got sick or whatever. So he's been out for like the past 4 or 5 games. But he was looking like, I mean, he probably like one of the best mid-season pickups. Probably like the best mid-season pickup, I think.
I'm not upset at it.
I think he's been the best mid-season
I think
pickup.
the Lakers could have used him and Noah.
I don't disagree with you. But anyway, I think that, but no, I think that he went to the perfect system there, because literally all he got to do there is like play defense, jump, catch lobs.
Yep.
So, yeah, bro, like they've won 7 straight games. Obviously they play Dallas. I don't know what happens with the Dallas game, but that should be a W. I think the game they play in Golden State on Wednesday will show me a lot. I think they'll lose this game just because I don't think that they're gonna sweep the Warriors in the season series. And also I think the Warriors want to come out and send a message. I think they want to, like we've been talking about, hey man, they struggling, Clay been out. The things starting to pick up with the Rockets. They're going to come in there on like an 8-game win streak. I think they done picked up 2 victories against them already.
Yeah.
So they coming in there feeling, like we can beat this team. Like we can see you again this year and beat you in a series. I picked them to win.
I mean,
6
as Clay said, I mean, I guess since we talking about it, we might as well, instead of talking about it later. I think that with this Warriors game that they playing, they're gonna play this week. I think that the Warriors are number one are gonna go out and beat the living hell out of the Rockets. But I don't think it has anything to do with it being like, yo, we showing y'all we can beat you. Last year they showed that they can beat them. I think that this year everybody's been saying the Warriors are bored. I think the Warriors are bored, and they still gonna wind up winning damn near 60 games if possible.
I think it's boredom.
They go, huh?
I don't think it's boredom.
I think it's boredom mixed in with also the I truly think Kevin Durant is. I don't know how I don't think KD is coming back. But I'm fine with that. As long as Clay returns, I'm perfectly fine with that. Go out in the offseason. Who want to come play for the Warriors? Whoever want to come play. Let's do it. Kawhi, dead ass. Even Kawhi. I mean, it ain't.
Do they had the money to sign Kawhi?
If KD leaves, you have a max slot.
But they got to give it to Clay.
Huh?
Clay.
No, you don't. You have enough for 2. Draymond next year would that's why that's the Draymond thing. That's why Draymond is like, you don't want to be here, leave, because I want that money. That money, Clay gonna get his max regardless. It was literally gonna be KD and Clay gonna get maxed out this year, and then Draymond is gonna be the odd man out next year.
But if I'm Kawhi, why do I want to come to the Warriors?
What the fuck you
mean?
Kawhi
wants his own team. That's not gonna be his own team.
Huh? So what? That's a championship. And you in San Francisco, huh?
He already has a ring.
Yeah. So what?
MVP.
So what?
Why not go to my own?
If he gonna lead the Raptors and come to the Clippers anyways, you gotta build a championship contender with the Clippers.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I already have a ring. Like technically, Kawhi Leonard is already solidified.
I mean, yes, he is solidified.
And he's a Finals MVP.
He is solidified. But to me, Kawhi can start to push himself up into that top 50, top 25 conversation all the time. I think he's top 50 all the time already, but he can start to push himself in that top 25 conversation. No, if you go get another ring, because even the other thing with Steph Curry is like Kawhi ain't got to change his game. We saw that with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant ain't really have to change his game. He got better.
I mean, sure, like it would be.
Kevin Durant is still averaging 27.
I mean, sure,
he's averaging more than Kawhi is right now.
I mean, like, sure, it would be like the perfect like slot now to make your defense better. Like, yeah, I don't like it would like fit, but excuse me.
So all I'm saying is,
why do I want to do that?
All I'm saying is the Warriors don't have a message to send to anybody. The message has been sent. They are the champs, and it is what it is. And the road to the championship got to go through Golden State.
I disagree with you. I think that the Warriors want to come out and send a message like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with us. Even you heard Draymond been talking like, oh, well, our defense ain't been bad. We just been tripping. They've been 5-5 in the last year. I think they want to come out, and it's an oracle. They've lost this team all year. I think they want to come out and beat them handily. So I think they'll come out and win this game by like 15 points. Also, the Rockets are just due for a loss. Like, they've won 8 straight. If they get past this game and they win this game, the taste I'm going to have about the Rockets about to be crazy. If they can get past this game and win this game. Because, again, I think the Rockets are a better team than what they were last year.
The Rockets also can potentially catch the Nuggets.
Realistically, I think the Rockets can be the second seed. I think the Nuggets are going to start to slide. I think they're sliding now. And I think that the Rockets, like, look, they finally look to be in full swing, man. And Fareed ain't
Which
even
honestly,
back.
if you the Clippers, that's really the best thing for you to happen because then you get the 6th seed, and then that means that you can play the Nuggets in the first round, and then if you beat them, you play the Rockets in the second round, which you could potentially have a chance. You avoid the Warriors to the conference finals. That would be wild as fuck if the Clippers got to the conference finals. But I honestly wouldn't put a surprise, past them because that presence that they got off the bench is fucking crazy.
That, they just gonna be a tough team to out. Like, you don't want to, like, you know, when you play the Warriors, you gotta lace your shoes up for 40. Not the Warriors, the Clippers. You gotta lace your shoes up 48 minutes.
Yep.
Like, even if I'm the best player and I gotta go against Pat Bev 48 minutes, I gotta come with it that night.
Yep. Exactly. But all right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Nuggets briefly. Are they pretenders? I think they are. Obviously,
man,
we just mentioned. I think that they're gonna slide down probably to, at the worst, probably the 3rd seed. I don't think that they're gonna slide down to the 4th seed. But honestly, that's also why I'm not just rushing to give Mike Malone this Coach of the Year because he got to finish the season. And their biggest thing the past couple of years has been they haven't been finishing the season. They missed the playoffs on the last game of the season, pretty much the past 2 years. So this team has really got to bring it. Am I a believer in them? No. I think that Jokic, I don't. Yeah, they just don't have enough. And Hot Back has been windmilling on IT in practice, so hopefully Hot Back can come back. The back is hot, a.k.a. Michael Porter. But this Nuggets team, man, they're first round elimination regardless who they play to me. Because if they play the Spurs, Pop is gonna take Jokic out of the game, and then I think LaMarcus is gonna play crazy.
They can beat the Spurs.
I think they can beat you. I think they can beat Utah. I don't think they can beat the Spurs.
They can beat the Spurs.
I don't think they can beat the Spurs. I don't think they can beat the Clippers, but they can beat Utah, and that's about it.
My thing with the Nuggets is, like, again, I'm going to just keep preaching this. I think they're a pretender this year. I just don't, like, they waste our time every national television game. They literally waste our time. Every national television game, they come out here and they waste our time. And the thing that stands out about Jokic, man, is that play when Donovan Mitchell made. When he just blew by the man. Like, literally, he got him on the isolation and just the man turned on the Jets. And the man, Jokic, was a turnstile. Like, literally, damn, that man went by me. What I'm going to do with that? And that's Donovan Mitchell. Shout out Donovan, but that's Donovan Mitchell. You go out here, you got to guard Steph. You got to guard Harden. You got to guard CP3. You got to guard PG. You got to guard Russ. You get on these guys for 7 games and you let Donovan Mitchell do that? We talking about some of the more elite guards, and you let like,
I mean,
that
Donovan
scares
Mitchell
me.
has been
And also, I just think that they just don't have a go-to scorer, man. Like Jokic, I don't think Jokic is the guy who's a go-to scorer. You can't dump Jokic the ball and be like, figure it out, bro. And which is why I think Michael Porter Jr. If Michael Porter,
back is hot.
If Hot Back, man, if he can come back and be anything like what he was in high school and what people assume him to be, this Nuggets team has a very, very bright future. Because literally the only thing they missing is a wing or preferably a wing. That's the only open slot they got right now. Like Will Barton is their starting small forward. Shout out Will Barton, but nah, bro. Nah, G. That's your best guy. That's the guy you bring it out the bench. Like, he should be competing for six man of the year, not starting.
Yeah.
Period. So look, if Michael Porter can come in here and be that guy that get you 22, 20.
We gon' slide, we gon' chill. She said she loves me, I'm her threat. She ride it with me, she side it with me. I pull it with 3.